Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the great state of Maine. Welcome to my shop this morning. I'm building up a couple of videos because when you're seeing this, I'm sitting at the cabin. So I gotta have you some videos while I'm away. And the ice is almost out at the cabin. So we'll be out in the boat pretty soon. I am really looking forward to that. But anyways, today I'm going to take you in the shop. I'm out here right now. I'm waiting for my lead to melt. I've got the pot in there heating up. Stocking up, stocking up, stocking up. That's all I can say. I'm going to keep saying this in a few videos. We are in a lull for the next 2 years. Take advantage of it. That's what I'm doing. Take advantage of it. Stock up. Get ready, because if we don't win in 2024, we're in trouble. If we don't start taking this country back by 2024, and they have 4 more years after that, the UN is going to have their hooks into us a lot harder and a lot deeper, and we're not going to be able to get out of it. I'm going to pour some bullets, and I'm going to show you from A to B. Some of the stuff that people aren't telling you about pouring bullets because they're dancing around. You know, so we're gonna simplify it, just like all my videos as far as other things go. Common sense, common sense. Stock up. I have set myself up to make my own bullets for all my rifles, my pistols. They're shooting great. I have gone to the shooting range a few times now with the new ammunition. I couldn't be more pleased with it. Just perfect, and that's what I'm going to go through today. I'm going to go through how to mix the lead so you end up with a nice alloy for your pistols and your rifles. They're both different. You need a harder alloy for your rifles than you do your pistols. Alright, so here we are. We're in at the pot. Good morning. My name is Tom. I come to you from the great state of Maine. Now what we want to talk about today is lead and making bullets. And I'm going to go through the recipe really quick because I know most channels won't even talk about it. They won't pour bullets. They won't anything. So I had to figure this out. I had to learn it. So I'm going to pass on what I learned to you to make a Lyman No. 2 bullet weight, which is great for your pistols and all of that. It's very simple to do. This right here is Linotype. You can buy it at Roto Metals. They sell it. This is just plain beautiful stuff to work with. That's a 5-pound block. And then this right here is pure lead. This is my own pure lead. So you take your pure lead that you can either get from chimney flashing, or there's multiple places to get pure lead from, or you can purchase it online the same way. But anyway, this is my pure lead. So what you do is you take 5 pounds of Linotype and you take 5 pounds of pure lead. I'm not going to do it because I already have in the pot. You put both of those in your pot at the same time. And when it comes together, you have what's called Lyman No. 2 bullet alloy. It's that simple. If you want to make it flow a little bit more, tin does that. You can do the same thing. You can buy your tin at Roto Metals the same way. It comes in little nuggets. Now, tin does a couple of things. It comes in these little nuggets. I don't know how much the nuggets weigh. I might put in 2 or 3 of these at the most to 10 pounds. What this does is this gives you 5 pounds of lino, 5 pounds of pure lead. Now you have 10 full pounds to make bullets with. That's a heck of a lot of bullets. And it has mine comes out with a BNH of 14.6. And I'm 99% sure that's what Lyman No. 2 is. But from what I've gathered now, by adding a little bit of tin to it, you can up the BHN number a little bit. But more than that, it'll make your lead flow easier in your bullet molds. And they come out beautiful. They come out perfect. So anyways, I'm going to turn this pot down. It's up to 800. Make sure to keep your lead pot at between 700 and 750 degrees. Right now we're at 800, so I'm going to let it come down to temperature just a little bit. Doesn't take long. I run this pot on high until I get the lead melted, and then I turn it down to 2. After that, I keep an eye on my thermometer. I think you should have a thermometer for when you're doing this stuff, because if you get the lead too hot, it'll make frosty bullets. If it's too cool, it won't pour right. So the thermometer makes it really easy, and you can get the thermometer at Medway, USA, or you can get the thermometer from Roto Meadows, the same thing. I believe it's put out by Lyman. So at this point, you need to drop in a piece of wax. Anything, wax, sawdust, a crayon, color crayon, anything that you put in there. What we do now is flux the pot. Now what did I mean by get my bullet molds ready? I oil these up really heavy when I put them away. So what I do when I come down here is then I wipe them out with a toothbrush with 100% rubbing alcohol. Well, 91%. And that gets all the oil out of my bullet molds. And then I put them on this 1 burner heater to bring them up to temperature and keep them there. I have 2 molds going, 2 different style bullets. What that helps me do is when one mold gets too hot, then I can switch over to the other mold. That's it. Not any more complicated than that. And then you wait for it to frost up, and once it's frosted up, you take a wooden mallet, that's what it looks like. Opens it up, you can see the bottoms of the bullet. When you get the mold just right, they will fall out nicely. And once we hit the sweet spot in the mold, what that means is once the mold is really nice and hot, it'll turn out beautiful bullets. You guys have a great day. I will see you next week.